Alright, time for some solo gathering in the Black Zone. Since the last run in the tier 6 map called Driving Oasis was so good and the way to get to this place is not very long, I think I will go again, but this time I will try to gather in the east of the map first. Last time I went south, northwest and was already done before reaching the east. So let's try it this way. It's going to be northeast, northwest, northeast, northwest, and then I'm there. Let's walk and let's take a look at the time. 42. Okay, let's see how long I need to ride to actually reach it. 42 seconds did OBS say. Let's see what it says when I reach the map. I'm already at 20% towards tier 8 skinning, but I sadly do not have the learn points to push it to tier 8. So let's see what grows more, my learn points or my percentages. And until I am actually able to afford the tier 8 gathering by using learn points. It also feels like 8 seconds. Let's take a quick detour and see if anybody's there. There are people. They are not very strong, but I'm not really interested in fighting when running around with this stuff. They are worth like 50k silver. They are using items I would not even loot, because I don't think it's worth my time putting them into the market. Well, I'm worth like 1.7 million. On the NA server, I probably only would be worth 1 million, to be honest. In 41 minutes, a 5.4 animal stack is opening. Theoretically, I could go for it. Practically, I don't think that that's a good idea. Already 2 minutes riding. Already 2 minutes of riding. But I'm very close. I'm almost there. So now I'm entering the map. It took me 2 minutes and let's say 15 seconds. Big height stack, it's only 5.1. I don't care much about it. Was just thinking about if there's some tier 7 map nearby, because I can gather everything on tier 7 already. And tier 7 resources are obviously more valuable than tier 6 resources. Oh, I didn't eat my pork pie yet. Let's do this now. The hyena has 3 out of 5 pieces, which is already pretty nice. Let's see if this is going to become a trend. There's some tier 6 stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Let's take the 6.2 first, because the enchantment can change. It can happen. Once again, going to take all the 5.1 resources. I don't think that I have enough carry weight for doing so. And 6.0 resources. I would also take tier 7 resources, but there are no tier 7 resources in this map. Of course. 3 out of 5, 3 out of 5. So far, so good. I do like to see this. Oh, there's some 5.1 fiber. There's also a nice tier 2 mob, but I don't think I want to kill it when I have gathering gear equipped. Don't think that that's the way to go. Oh, there. Those were 2 hyenas lying on top of each other. Interesting. 5.1 fiber is worth 550 silver. Considering that I'm gathering it very quickly, it should be good enough to take. It's kind of sad that it doesn't fill my journals. This one, 2 out of 5. There is some fiber down there, but I think I'm going to ignore it for now and just continue gathering here at the edge of the map. Usually there are a lot of tier 6 resources. 5 out of 5. I did see one runed ore stack already being completely empty. Was slightly worrying already. But I've also seen 2 hyenas. Somebody killed those animals. But maybe because there's a static dungeon in entrance. Maybe a little conflict happened there. So many hyenas at once, and one is even enchanted. Didn't manage to hit it on the first click. 2 out of 5, 1. 3 out of 5. This looks good. This looks good. Quite a lot of pieces. Now there are 6 to 15 people in this map. Slightly concerning, basically. 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5, 1 out of 5, and 1 out of 5. Okay. Still no corpses. Even though corpses generally are not a problem. Problem is if those corpses are empty, I don't mind at all. If other people for some reason kill the hyenas for me. They do not give a lot of fame for killing them. So I definitely do not mind. Being here in the east, gathering here in the east is actually somewhat dangerous. Because there are no exits close by. There are no roads portals either. So theoretically somewhat dangerous. I think I haven't been gathering here in the east yet. I don't think I did so yet. Maybe it's a more dangerous place than the west and northwest and south. It's definitely dangerous in the sense that there are no roads, portals or exits otherwise. Somebody took the big stack. Which is somewhat interesting and somewhat sad. Somebody is willing to take 5.1 resources. This person will probably also be willing to gather tier 6 hide. Which is not too great. I pretty much want all the tier 6 hide for myself. Maybe I have some competition now. Somebody took the runed ore. So at least some time ago I had some competition in this map. Somebody took the 5.1 stack. So I assume some competition. Another hyena being 3 out of 5. If I continue finding this amount of animal skin, then I'll have some very decent profit per time. Still 21% enchantment in this map. Rather high. Which is kind of interesting. Not sure why people would invest so much into tier 6 maps. But it may have something to do with the territories. I never really spent time thinking about territories. T1 farm. Owner selection error. 3 out of 5 again. Lots of tier 6 side. Definitely quite the high amount. And with the 21% enchantment rate, I do hope to run into some 6.3 and 5.3. I would say that there's a relatively high chance to actually find such a thing. That's also not taken yet. Simply because I do find very few resource stacks that are empty already. Most still have pieces on them. Or hyenas at once. That's some very nice efficiency. Still 6 to 15 people in this map. Not sure what they're doing. Maybe they're doing the big PvE area. Also medium just spawned, but that just happened. Just 10 seconds ago. 2 out of 5 twice, I think. And 1 out of 5 twice. Not great. But not completely terrible, I suppose. Already level 33 for tier 6 skinning. 25 for tier 6 harvesting. Very shortly I may be able to see what my tier 6 mining says. Unless this one is as empty as this ore stack. I do see a few empty stacks. Yes, it's empty as well. Well, found one 6.3 resource. And it's empty. That's very sad. Because there are not very many tiers 6.3 resources in this map. And if one of them is empty already, I feel like my chance is pretty low to get another 6.3 stack. Even though I'm still not sure at all how many resources in total are in one of these tier 6 Black Zone maps. I would assume that it also differs from map level to map level as well. I would assume that there are more resources in a tier 6 map than in a tier 7 map and a tier 8 map. But I don't know. But that's how it felt like. It always felt like there's simply less resources in total. Probably true, but I cannot be 100% sure. Oh, that's a treasure. Let's take that. These imps are ridiculous. Chasing me for forever. I'm just going to check out the complete east. I'm going to check every single corner. The amount of resources I've been finding so far so high that I think it would be silly not to do so. The ore is somewhat contested. The fiber seems to be somewhat contested as well. Not as much as the ore, I feel like. And the animals, there are really a lot of those. Not finding any empty animal corpses. Oh, do I want to? No. I was thinking about checking out the river a little bit more, but I don't think that that's a great use of my time usually. I mean, there's some fiber, I suppose, usually. But some of these parts are very empty. So many mobs. Had to walk a pretty long way to get to these hyenas. Don't want to get hit by the damage over time effect. It would slow down my gathering process. And it would make it harder for me to mount up again. Sadly, only 1 out of 5 on the enchanted one, but 5 out of 5 on the not enchanted one. A lot of hyenas are pretty full in this map, I would say. Maybe I'm just used to very bad maps, I don't know. But it seems rather good. Not insanely good though. I think I'm going to walk around the territory. I think I'm going to do this. Right. So many dead hyenas lying around. Seems like the miner killed the hyena. That's what it looks like to me. 5 out of 5 again. The ore and the fiber being more contested than this hide in this map. It's kind of funny. Especially considering that hide is just so much more valuable than everything else. How full is this one? 3 out of 5. I don't know, but this map seems to be rather good right now. Just like the last time I've been in here. Also, the last time the northwest was pretty good, I think. I think that was the case. Let's take my mount with me. 1 out of 5, pretty bad. 2 out of 5, somewhat bad. But pretty much okay already, I think. As long as I find enough of those. And 3 out of 5. I think I would consider 3 out of 5 good already. When I have such an amount of hyenas. If I would continue finding only 3 out of 5 hyenas, I think I would be doing pretty well. And these imps. Oh no! I lost the aggro. Let's just gather. Let's just gather and kill it afterwards. There's so much fiber I still need to gather. I can get my poison armor running. Anything else here? No. Just this hyena that's still waiting for me. It's only 6.1 fiber, so I don't really need to hurry too much. 5 out of 5. Let's kill the hyena. Oh no. Let's actually prioritize getting the 6.1 fiber first. It must be as valuable as tier 6 hide. But I do get a gathering bonus for tier 6 hide. 50% gathering bonus. Because of my gathering gear. So basically, if I have the choice, I do want to prioritize skinning. Height is more valuable, and I have the 50% gathering bonus from my gear. I also have a slightly higher level as well for tier 6 skinning. Not sure about tier 5, but tier 5 also really doesn't matter too much. Except for the fact that I will still have the 50% gathering bonus. So much fiber. 5 out of 5 as well. I really don't have to do much walking in this map. I'm getting so many resources so frequently. Seems like it was a relatively good idea to go around the territory. The amount of resources here that I'm finding is pretty good. 2 out of 5, not terrible. Selena there is enchanted. I do want it. 2 out of 5 once again. I'm not making insane amounts of money right now, but decent amounts of money. I think I'm at about 600k profit right now. And I'm only gathering for 20 minutes. And that even though I'm not really finding anything crazy. Didn't find any 6.3, 5.3. No big stack on 0.2 or something. And still I'm making a very nice amount of money. This guy does not matter. $4.1. Very, very cheap. If I killed him, I wouldn't even loot a single item. Maybe I would loot the horse, to be honest, but besides that, I don't think I would loot anything. So, tier 5 ore. Nothing interesting there. Well, I do take the 5.1 height. And it's full. Understandably, not too many people gather tier 5 height. But it's also not that terrible. Like when you're just starting gathering, being able to gather tier 5 height, that's not bad. That is some money per time already. It's not completely terrible. What is terrible is the gathering speed that you have when you're just a tier 5 skinner. That's definitely really rough. Being on tier 7 already is such a huge boost, probably 4 times as fast as a tier 5 skinner. As far as I'm trying to estimate the gathering speed bonus from leveling up the tools. Even though you do not directly level up the tools, you just buy the higher level tools. Which is, in some way, a kind of leveling up, I would say. But it really looks like... Well, this ore looks a little bit deplaced, to say the least. It does really look like the gathering speed increases by 2 times. Seems to increase by 100% when using a gathering tool that is 1 level higher. So tier 5 to tier 6 times 2. Tier 6 to tier 7 another time times 2. So 4 times as quickly. It's, that is a lot. Gathering quickly, especially for the big stacks, is pretty valuable. You do spend quite a lot of time gathering, especially when those resources are full. Getting the gathering time down substantially surely makes gathering way more efficient and way more profitable. Right now I'm almost gathering nothing with my tier 8 with my tier 8 eggs. Because I'm simply not spending any time in maps that will have wood. Currently I'm only using tier 7 tools and I'm already having such a decent profit of 2 million per hour basically on average in the roads and in the black zone. So when I get my tier 8 tools, I really think it's going to go up to 2.5 or even 3 million per hour. Just gathering so much faster. Spending less time with those resources that I'm taking right now. 3 out of 5 again. This is probably pretty good. Like, as well, 600k in 20 minutes is not that great, actually. It's not that great. Yeah, I'm roughly, if this run continues like this, me only finding tier 6 and 6.1 resources and 5.1, then I will probably, when I have these amounts of resources, be at 2 million per hour. That's what it looks like to me. The ore is pretty contested here. Oh. I guess I have to kill this bird now. How many pieces? 1. Okay, goodbye. I don't care. I don't want to deal with the bird. I do want to deal with this hyena though. 3 out of 5. So... I haven't even checked out 50% of the east yet. I would say I'm roughly about 1/3 of the eastern part of this map. Of this little half island. And I'm already at 35% carry weight. So I would guess I'm at like maybe 15% of clearing this whole map. And already at 35% carry weight. Maybe somewhere soon I'm going to take a bigger bag again. I mean, in the future I will have a higher gathering bonus. Likewise, I will get a couple more resources per resource that I gather, per gathering tick. Out of 5. A lot of pieces. There's still... There's still this 5.4 height. But I don't know if I want to go for it. I probably shouldn't. I very much believe that there will be people who are going to contest me. There may be gankers. And they may be focusing on me because it's very possible that I will be the most valuable person there. It was, I think, 40 minutes. 40 minutes, and I was there at 3 minutes of recording. I want to take a look at it. It's going to be a lot of money. Especially with the 50% gathering bonus that I have right now because of my gathering gear. My Porkpie is only running for 27 minutes, so it's not going to be open yet. But I didn't time it. 6 to 15 people here. It is very interesting. It is very tempting to take a look at it. I would indeed like to get it. And it's only a tier 5 map. Likewise, most dangerous people will not be there, basically. The medium chest should open very soon. 55 seconds. Probably don't need to try going for it. I would also not be in time. I think I would need a little bit longer. So, let me guess. I think I'll time it. I think I'll take a look at how long it takes for the 5.2 to spawn. The resources here respawned, or I haven't taken those. Both is possible. Oh, there's some fiber down there. I want to take that. So me checking out the other map to see how long it takes until the 5.4 opens up. Actually not being too terrible for my gathering efficiency right now. 4.1, I don't care. 1 out of 5 only is not that great. Let's take a look. I will try to go for it. I will try to get a couple of pieces. I will just invite a million people to my group and see what happens. 4.2, yeah, let's take that as well. Basically the same as 5.1, except that it has one piece more and that you gather it insanely quickly. More valuable is one piece, 900. So even better than 5.1. There are people. I don't care about those. One-hand dagger really doesn't matter. Yeah, great. Very good. So, opens in 10 minutes. Big 5.1 stack. Let's quickly gather that. Because I do not want to make this dagger dude think that he has a chance. Oh, there was 5.1, there's 4.2, okay. And I need to eat my pork pie again. Boom, and I need to use my poison armor. But I don't think that I will be able to spend the whole 10 minutes here. Maybe I will. Maybe. Medium chest opens in 4 minutes. Since I'm already here, I may as well go for it, I suppose. Maybe I should. There's a treasure. Nothing in there, but a big chunk of silver. Not terrible. 13% enchantment only in this map. Where's the... Isn't it 5.1? It must be this. Whoa. Where is it? Is it a bug? It's none of these. It says 5.1 on the map. A baby tiger. It's further in the south, huh? Yeah. 18 out of 30. I could switch my armor to invisibility for safety reasons, but I'm gathering it so quickly. I think it's not worth it. I would have 10 seconds cooldown. And it only takes me like 2 or 3 seconds to gather one piece. 3 minutes until the medium chest. I think I'll take a look at the medium chest. I could just immediately walk back as well. Spend another 7 minutes in the tier 6 map and come back. That's probably more efficient. But going for this medium chest is more fun and super dangerous. Let's go. Let's take a look at that instead. Still got some time, so yes, I would very much like to find some more resources together. Tier 6 healer. Dismounting for me? I mean, sure, I didn't. He accidentally gathered a little bit. Okay, this really looks like I'm not going to get the medium chest. I would imagine these people to go for the chests. I mean, you can never be sure, right? I don't know. I don't know. They were walking a very weird way. They weren't going directly towards it. Maybe they were. I was further in the west. I mean, if this guy is able to gather tier 5 hides, then I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to get the big stack. 1 minute. I'll take a look. I'll take a look. I'm already here. I suppose I'm kind of wasting a little bit of time here right now, because the likelihood of me getting these things is rather low, I would say. Probably wasting time and money trying to go for these things. 6 to 15 people in this map. Let's take a look. 37 seconds, yeah, I may as well. Already go for invisibility on my armor. There's not much time left anymore. There are dismounted people. We do have a healer. These people are not very strong. Let's go! Let's go! Kill them! Oh, it's a purple chest. And that's a gatherer. And the loot is on free! Oh my god. I'm going to get everything. Haha. That's pretty good. Well. Okay. Let's see. Maybe they are winning. Are they winning? Let's go. I help you. This guy is worth a little bit. Heal me. Thank you. Boom, killed him. I don't have... I don't have space in my inventory anymore. I do need to throw away stuff. I don't have space in my inventory anymore. But it's okay, because I got the purple chest. It's totally fine. And I'm even going to help you, my friend. I will help you. Let's go. Let's go. GG. Oh man. Take rest. No. No. He was trying to bait me. I actually believed him. I did believe him. But it's not a problem. I'm using gathering gear. I didn't even need to use my potion. I didn't even need to use my armor. And he probably doesn't know that I took everything from the chest. So now that I have way more loot, it makes even less sense to go for the... And somebody was killed already. Interesting. Is there something I can throw away? This stuff is not worth anything. And this is a little beautiful Avalonian treasure drone. I like it. Come to me a little bit more. Come, come, come. Don't... Oh, there are people. I want the Avalonian treasure drone. Invite to party. Let's go. There's a circle, okay. I'm not going to go for that, I suppose. I think these people are going to go for it, though. People will probably be fighting. This is not worth much. This stuff is also not worth much. I want some free spaces in my inventory for highly enchanted resources. So, I do have the invisibility. Oh, this is a nice kill. And I'm going to get it. Oh no! Oh my god, this was so close. I had to dismount a little bit earlier. Tier 8 ganking gear. This is so valuable. A little bit earlier. I was like half a second too late with my attack. The loot would have been so good. Are they still fighting? These people belong together there. Join party. "40 seconds. It looks like this group won. Join party. Oh, the gankers don't have a healer. The gankers don't have a healer, that's why. I see. And I almost got one of those. The gankers being tier 8. Actually somewhat dangerous for me. This guy is able to gather, okay. So let's go back to the tier 6 map. And let's walk a slightly different way. Because I do not want to run into the gankers. But damn, this ganker would have been worth like 2 or 3 million, depending on if he already had loot or not. Oh, so close. Less than a second. That's so sad. That is so sad. Maybe they will be chasing me now. Yep. So in this case, I do want to go back. Could have gone for the roads portal. They do not seem to be interested in doing stuff here for some reason. No, I'm just riding with my friends in safety. 5.4. I wonder how valuable it is. These gankers. Are they playing in the tier 6 desert now? Maybe. What is the map that I'm coming into now? I think a tier 6 desert as well. Where am I? Tier 7 desert. Southeast would be a tier 7 swamp. These two maps are so close to town, I don't like it. 0 to 5 players in this map. Maybe the gankers are gone now? Can I go back into the tier 6 desert and continue gathering? Who are you? You don't matter. Okay. Kind of funny that the battle axe dude tried to bait me. I'm just remembering. The problem for him is that it's impossible to kill me alone. I have way more mobility than him. It's just not possible to kill a gatherer unless you are playing very specific gear and gank in a very specific moment. So no people here right now. I've cleared like 50% of the east in this map. So I do want to continue clearing this place. Oh man, this ganker. Another 2 million. God, so close. So close. Time to switch back to my poison armor. Gankers without healers. So vulnerable. Ganking is a really rough thing. Anybody comes who's not useless, you're just dead. I mean, you're very often not dead because you have a lot of mobility, but you usually get pretty close to dying. Everything just respawned? Or haven't I been gathering here yet? Also possible. Let's take the hide first, then the ore, and then the fiber that's enchanted. So many resources. This map is so full. Anything else I can throw away? Basically these two things. They are not very valuable. In case of me needing some more space. Oh, I said I wanted to gather the ore first. Oh well. 0 to 5 people in this map only. Pretty interesting that the medium chest only gave 2 million though. I really would have expected more from a medium chest when it's purple. I really would have expected more. And I really didn't expect my great amazing team to focus so much on the fight that they are completely ignoring the chest. Like this random dude in the north, I think gatherer with the battle axe would have been able to open the chest and loot it completely. if it wasn't me who defended it. And took everything for myself. But I mean, the person who had the... what's it called? The party leads did put the loot to freeze. So he really wanted the gamble. He really wanted to give it a shot and lose everything. Five out of 5. I'm so... I would never suggest anybody to do what I'm doing right now. Well, actually, I'm in a map where there are 0 to 5... Oh, I lost my piggy. I would basically never suggest to go so far away from your mount when you're gathering and you're worth millions, obviously. I mean, 700k are just silverbacks, but still. 5 million minus 700k. Big fiber stack, it's only 5.1, I don't really care. I don't really care. If I get close to it, I'll take it, but I'm not going to do anything special to get it. 5.4. I would have been very interested in seeing how valuable it is. I really would have liked to know. Kind of weird to only get 2 million from a purple medium chest, but maybe because it's a tier 5 map. I am pretty sure that the map level has a huge influence on the value of these chests, etc. There's fiber. Well, let's take it. I haven't checked out anything here yet on the plateau in the middle, so still definitely makes sense to walk this way as well. Just want to check out everything in the east. Everything. Because this map is just so good. And it has 21% enchantment. I did find one 6.3 resource already, which is sad. So, not sure if I will find another one. I do feel like there are hundreds of resources in these maps, so I would believe that there's a decent chance to find more, but I'm not going to check out the whole map. I probably even can't. Like, I'm already at 68% carry rate. Well, I could probably get pretty close to it. I have another pork pie still. And a little bit of carry weight is gone because of this heavy stuff. Let's prioritize the plateau. Usually the most high tier resources are on the plateaus. There's some tier 6 or 5 out of 5 as well. Just hoping that I will find a legendary Avalonian treasure drop. No, but maybe some 5.3. Maybe some 6.3. Really wondering how many resources there are in total in one tier 6 map. Also, there's no big gathering area. Having a big gathering area may change this amount. 0 to 5 people on this map. Very, very relaxed. I think I found only one 5.2 and one 6.2 resource in this map so far. I would kind of assume that that's very little, but I also did find a 6.3 stack. I sadly have to count it, even when it's empty, it's still a 6.3 stack. It does count towards these percentages here. Which is why it is worse to actually find an empty 6.3 stack than finding no 6.3 stack. Funnily enough. Already at 23%. This guy doesn't matter. Don't need to worry about him. Still 0 to 5 people on this map in total. Really safe. 6.2. Well, if I already got the tiger, I may as well kill the hyena. So 6.2 is very nice. Very nice, 10k per piece or something. No, slightly less. 7.5 it seems like. This tiger. It looks so dangerous. And it's one of the weakest things. Like, it's even weaker than the giant stack. The giant stack is stronger than the tiger. Oh well. Oh well. Like, when you really look close to it, it looks kind of dangerous. The way it was sneaking around there. Look how it's walking. Looks so dangerous. And it's so big. Like, not compared to this dude, but... Oh, there's 6.2 down there. I pretty much want to prioritize that. But I'm smaller than these guys. Like, they are 1.5 times bigger than me. So the tiger... I mean, look at how big this hyena is. This hyena is twice as big as my character. It's crazy. 5.2. 5 was better than 6.1, but... let's be efficient here. Let's take an efficient pathway. Weren't any animals. Was I here already? I don't think I have been here yet. No, I wasn't here. Otherwise these hyenas would not be alive. The hyena hunter. Well, if I make it back alive this run, I will once again have made more than 2 million per hour. What can I say? Like, it's not even 1 hour yet, and I'm already at 3.6 million. If I approximately guess that my tools and my journals are worth like 500 to 600k. Wait. Why did I not finish it? Maybe I clicked too early. Well, this purple chest definitely helped out. The skanker. The skanker. The skanker. God damn it. This was so close. Like, also I'm a bloodletter. I can very easily finish him with my E. He was so low. God damn it. I don't really need to try to dismount him afterwards. I do not have enough damage to dismount people. I am too weak with my 4.2 bloodletter, even if he's only riding a Swiftclaw. I don't think I would be able to dismount a Swiftclaw. And even if I would, afterwards I wouldn't have enough mobility and damage left to actually kill him. The situation was so good. I guess I could have reacted earlier, but taking a short look at the whole situation also doesn't hurt. It was relatively late that I saw that it was only these two people, relatively split up. Also, you never may know if there's some healer somewhere. Stuff is pretty dangerous. But he basically was dead. Like, if I was a little bit faster, which I definitely could have been, he was dead. Very interesting that he overcharged for it, though. I mean, it did make him survive, obviously. Unless he did it mid-fight, then maybe it was a reason why he got so low. But tier 8 gear overcharging, I mean, I do not exactly remember what level the fighting group was using. I think they were only using tier 7, but I'm not sure. I could have inspected them while I was riding right next to them, of course. But not like it mattered. Those people didn't have fast mounts. They didn't have ganking gear. Even though they could have a ganking swap, so I probably should have been inspecting them while I was riding next to them, in case of them swapping to ganking gear. Oh well, it doesn't really matter, because once again, they didn't have any fast mounts. They simply didn't have fast mounts. So even if they have ganking gear, it doesn't matter because they can never catch me. So there is a hyena. Nice. Think now that my Pogba is running out and that I'm getting invited into a crazy group. Oh, 6.1 height. Let's actually quickly go there. Pogba 1 minute. I will have problems with carry weight. I'll try to get the big 6.1 stack quickly. $5.1. I mean, it's nice, but I think I want to get the... Where is it? Here it should be. I think I want to be focusing on this. This should be quite a nice amount of money. I mean, it's 3k per piece. 3k per piece. I will get about 60. I will get a little bit more than 60. Let's say 70. 70 times 3k is how much? 210,000 silver. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's try to check how fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 or 6 seconds for one piece. So 5 times 30. So 150 seconds. 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes for 210k is totally fine. Two and a half minutes, 210k times 4 is 10 minutes for 800k. 30 minutes for 2,400. No, 2.4 million. 2.4 million. That's definitely really good. So if I was constantly gathering 6.1 height, I would make more than 6 million per hour. Okay, good to know. Very good to know. Very valuable stuff. I mean, 3k per piece is just insane for such a resource. 3.15k per piece, right? I was calculating approximately with 3k per piece. It's even slightly more. Did get it uncontested. There are no people in this map. This map is just really good, right? I didn't find any enchanted resources in this map. I didn't get any gathering tome or whatever. I did fill 4 journals, so it's really good to always take a lot of journals, I guess. Whoops, don't need to put this in there. So it kind of looks like I would have approximately gotten the 2 million per hour, I would believe. I think that's how much I would have gotten, even though I didn't really get anything crazy. The big 6.1 height stack was already good, but not crazy yet. Like one full 6.3 is already like 300k or something. So pretty big difference and takes way less time.